I am a superhuman. You can't get the better of me, no son. I am invincible to everything that goes on. I am the king, yeah. I am the king, yeah. La 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 la. Big jokes, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. It is Peanut Butter Jelly Vlogs, and this is Real Talk with PBNJ. As well as an update, a little bit of an update. So let me just bring my microphone a little bit closer to me. I want to first of all say thank you to everybody out there who has been supporting me over the last 6 months of almost 7 months of me doing YouTube. Starting up the PBNJ Games channel, it's been a roller coaster, a rockin' roller coaster so far. I've grown by almost 9,000 subscribers in the last 7 months, and to me, like, I don't even know where it's coming from. But I want to thank you all. Anybody who has helped me, even in the smallest little bit, by sharing out my videos, by tweeting them, by, leaving a like on the videos. I really appreciate that. I appreciate because, frankly, I'm only doing what I'm doing because of you guys. And I love you guys so much. So I'm going to keep putting all of the effort and all of the energy into it. But I do want to talk about something very, very important. What the heck happened last week? Oh my golly. Wow. So yeah, this week actually, Monday, not the one that's coming up, the one that just passed, of course. I kind of had a little bit of a crash. As you guys know, I do a lot of editing on my videos. I put a lot of musical synchronizations in there. I do a lot on the back end. I do all my own thumbnails. I make sure that everything is tickety-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. And I oftentimes will upload, 2 videos a day. In fact, today I'm uploading 4 videos, which is absolutely insane. But I do it because I love you. And I've been doing this for about 7 months non-stop, putting my back into it, my heart, my soul, pretty much every ounce of time into it. I mean, literally some of my yummy episodes, I will record and edit, and combined the records and edits take about 10 hours to put a 20-minute video out there. So that's a lot of energy put into that. And one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is what happened on Monday. So I had recorded the Yummy Episode. I got all the footage that I needed. I started editing it, was like 3 hours into editing it. I did a whole bunch of stuff in Adobe After Effects, and then kablamo! Adobe Premiere Pro shut down on me. Now, normally it autosaves after 5 minutes or every 5 minutes. Clearly it didn't, because I lost all that work that I was doing with fairies and like little flashes on the screen and all this crazy stuff. You'll see that episode coming up tomorrow, so make sure you go and leave some support, because that one it was like really a heartbreaker for me. But the reality was I was getting to this stressed out point, and my stress levels were rising, and it was just going absolutely insane. There was, some politics within, the world that I was dealing with. There's my personal stuff that I'm dealing with. There's my, old business that I'm still dealing with. So a lot of stuff on my plate, and I literally crashed. I have to be honest with you guys. I nearly had a nervous breakdown. I just basically, got to the point when that messed up. I was like, okay, wait a second. I have to take a step back. And so I did. And it was the best thing in the world for me. Is I took a step back. I basically shut down Twitter, shut down Skype, shut down TweetDeck, shut down everything for, a good 3 days, and just recouped myself. Got back to myself and retrospected and introspected on myself and said, you know what? Okay, what are you doing? You gotta just relax and take some time to just breathe and relax. And don't get me wrong, I always enjoy having fun with my friends and playing games with my friends. But I needed a break away from the computer. So that is why Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday there were no videos. I got back to it on Friday, and now I'm playing some catch up, which is good. That's one of the reasons why I've got 4 videos out today. But I wanted to talk about this because we all go through it. We all, the majority of us hardcore YouTubers, or I shouldn't say hardcore YouTubers, but the majority of the YouTubers who devote themselves to their channel go through these same things. We get a little bit stressed at times, especially with the whole September slump issue. And I talked about that in my last PB&J's Real Talks. And, you know, these are things that affect us. Comments in the channel, when we get negative comments, these are things that affect us. We are human beings. We all have hearts. We all have souls. We all get up. We all get down. We all have these things going through. So it's nice when you do get a chance to take a break. And this is something that I want you guys to keep in mind if you ever have one of your favorite YouTubers who does take a break and just says, I just need a step back, or doesn't respond to your comments as much as they actively used to. These are things that you don't want to jump to conclusions and say, oh, they're quitting, or oh, they don't like us, or they don't care for us anymore. It's really more about, we sometimes have to take a break in order to keep it going, in order to make sure that we are able to produce high quality content and good videos for you guys to entertain you. So that's what I wanted to say about the stress thing. I got to that point myself. I was just burning out, and I said, okay, you know, in order for me to continue doing this and make you guys happy, because nobody wants to see a grumpy peanut butter jelly chef doing videos. It's not a good thing. I'm gonna get grumpy in the videos, and I'm gonna lose at a Hunger Games, and I'm gonna be like, ah! And totally rage. And not in a good rage, not like, you know, some of the ragers out there do. But I wanted to be honest with you guys on that, and I hope that you guys forgive me for, you know, having to take a break so suddenly. What I'm gonna do in the near future, or in the future, is when I start to feel myself getting to that point, I'm gonna definitely employ some stress control mechanisms. Yeah, I've got to get outside more often and get a little bit more active. You can see I'm a little bit pasty right now, so maybe get out and do a couple of those things. But the reality of the situation is, I'm going to be honest with you guys and upfront with you guys. I'm going to leave you guys a vlog and say, look guys, in about a week, I'm going to take a few days off. And you know, that few days I'm really going to shut everything down. Now hopefully I can get myself into a stage where I've got all my videos pre-edited, pre-rendered, pre-done, pre-uploaded, so that you don't lose out on videos during those few days. But you know, I don't want to make any promises that I can't necessarily keep to. So I will try my best to do that for you guys. And that's basically that. So just key points to take away from this vlog is, forgive me. I love you. I really do. I love you all, and I thank you so much for all of your support. And the third thing is, pay attention to your favorite YouTubers and recognize that we are all just human. We have the same challenges that you guys are going through, and we deal with that on a daily basis. Plus, on top of that, working our little booty potatoes off to try and get videos for you guys. So I hope that you guys understand and appreciate this. This has been Real Talks with PBJ. And last thing I want to say is, I am getting very, very close to being 1,000 away from 10K. So the sooner we hit that, I'll be super happy. I'll be loving it, loving life. It'll just be absolutely fantastic. But the key thing that I want you guys to keep in mind is, make sure that you guys are thinking about comments, or sorry, about questions, because I'm going to do a big Q&A on my 10K video. I might even live stream it. I don't know. So you might get an opportunity to actually Q&A in a live stream. And I got nothing to hide from you guys, so make sure that you put together some questions, some really deep and introspective questions, or not retrospective, but yeah, you know, questions that I might have to introspect on. So keep that in mind. And make sure you keep your questions appropriate. That's number one. If your questions are inappropriate, I will not only remove them, you know, but, you know, I certainly won't answer them. Anyway, I want to thank you guys once again, and I want to thank all my friends, especially the ones who are so close to me and so dear to me, the ones who, you know, during my little bit of a time off, showed the concern for me. You know who you are. Really appreciate it. That kind of love and support means everything in the world to me. So, big thank you to you guys. Mwah! I love you all. Pieces. Oh, Reese's.